Oh yeah, A320. At full zoom capacity. Maybe we'll get an overhead because the 717 just came overhead. There's the wine. It's very quiet. It's an A319. Let's see if we can hear it though. The camera can probably hear it better. Well, I'm not used to having a camera that can hear this, so let's listen. There it goes. Sorry about the little bit of messiness when I was turning around. And there it goes, and now it's going to start its bank. That's good stuff. There's a car very slowly inching its way by. Oh, this is big. Let's see if I can see what it is in the camera. I'm trying my hardest. It's either an A330 or an A350. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun, and it's going to come right over. I'm thinking it's an A350. I think it's an A350, everyone. Time to get excited. It might be the Qatar A350 that we saw yesterday. Yeah, it's definitely A350. Doesn't look like Delta. It's not Delta. Whoa, it's windy. So I know you probably couldn't hear most of that because it's all windy. Oh, yes. What is it? I can't tell. It's Virgin Atlantic. Oh, and it's too big to fit in the frame. For once, I actually have to zoom out. Can you believe it? I voluntarily chose to zoom out. There you can see the Virgin Atlantic tail, maybe. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. The next jet is pretty far back. So yeah, we've got a little bit of space in between these things now. Oh, A321. They're gonna unfortunately start to turn a little further back again. See, this one can fit in the frame though. And away it goes. It'll hit the ceiling of doom in a second. The garage of doom. I'm gonna come back out here. Cause unlike in the spring and summer months that I actually normally do this stuff in, the sun is over here now and not right in front of me. And I lost it. Well, I didn't lose the jet really. There it goes. That looks a little bit weird from the side, but I guess it's just the lighting. Get up, get down, get up out of your seats. A320's here. Crap, it's an A319. But it's the same thing, just shorter. Man, look how far away this American A319 is. Isn't it fascinating? Isn't it something you guys want to watch? Yeah. Jeez. I don't even know if you heard that, but the noise happened again. And away it goes. There's another jet that popped up that I'm sorry to say is a little bit more interesting. I can't even see it in the actual camera. There it is. You just gotta be at like the perfect position. I think it's an A321. Yes, it is. Way over there. The jet we were just looking at on the, well, approaching us. And now there it goes behind the house. Not even behind the house. Just behind the Christmas tree looking thing back there. Even though it's not a Christmas tree, it's just a tree. Oh, and there's something behind me roaring. There, I can see it, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out what it is. It's probably just a 737 like usual. Me running probably gets really annoying, doesn't it? Look, I'm almost keeping pace with the car. But I'm not. And where could the jet back here be? Well, I'll tell you where it's at. It's behind the stupid clouds, isn't it? Even though it doesn't make sense because it wasn't behind the clouds 2 seconds ago. But whatever. Oh, we've got another A321, it looks like. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm standing in like the most pathetic spot. Like the most random spot, I guess, for these videos. Where you can see it and then you can't. And then there's pine trees here. And now you really can't, even though you still can. I don't care. Is it gonna make the sound? It's a 757 with no winglets. Because these make a sort of fop sound too. So I wonder if they can explain that. Because I've definitely heard 757s do that little howling thing too. So it didn't do it this time, obviously, but there it goes behind the trees, through a little crack in the trees, and then behind that. Wait, no, not behind the house yet. Well, now it's definitely behind the house. Wow, look at this. Propeller plane. Just got through turning. And now, I don't know exactly what it is. All I know is I've been hearing it for quite some time. And there's been a lot of propeller planes since the... Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, and this looks big. Did this propeller plane just lead me to into something perfect by mistake? Sheesh. Well, I'm now a... Oh, whoa, there's something roaring behind me. You know, where the jets normally come through. I think this is an A330. This is an A330. Well, gee, thanks, propeller plane. I appreciate that. I know you're kind of behind the trees now, but I'm gonna have to get that propeller plane a little bit of a discount later on. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but there's an A330 here. That said propeller plane, like I've said a bunch of times, has led me directly into. Well, I must give him my business card. But anyway, A330. You can't tell if it's a 2 or 300. I think it's a 300. And it's about to go behind the trees where it's literally unseeable. You can still... This is the only thing I like about cameras. Well, this is the only reason I'd rather do it with this camera than, well, my tablet camera. Because you can focus on things. And oh my god, I've seen so much FedEx in the last few days. Is it gonna turn? Well, geez. Oh, it's backing it on up. It's gonna hit me with, geez. Don't mind the FedEx truck playing a movie inside of it.
She didn't tell me she was married, so
but we've got a,
yeah, I guess that's kind of maybe just
I guess an ERJ coming. Yeah, ERJ.
One more thing, my grandparents
They're probably Republic Airways,
so
or, you know, whatever the heck airline it actually is.
The Islamic death chant immediately before dying. This will only take a moment.
Once again, don't mind the FedEx truck playing a movie on the inside. I didn't even know you could do that, but... Jeez. I'm sorry you have to hear this. But I'm sorry I have to hear this, too. The good news is this looks like Continental, you know, United. And... Well, it just did that. Oh my god.
What's the matter, Clinch?
Yeah, Republic Airways.
You okay, boss?
Or no, maybe it's Mesa. With my luck, it's gonna end up being Mesa. But goodbye, ERJ. I hope you enjoyed the movie. Whoa, the ERJ is turning to the right. For reference, the final approach is to the left over that way. And there was a A320, well, to the right of where we're at. That, okay, now it's turning back to the left. I'm not even pointing at it, am I? I don't even know where it's at anymore. But it's turning to the left now. And then there's another jet over here. I don't know what that was all about. But maybe it was in the wrong spot or something. But it looks like it's gotten itself straightened out now. But jeez. It's a 752. I came out here to film Delta 73, the A330. But apparently I'm getting a 757 too. This nice, sweet treat that's sweet to eat for me. Well, I'm gonna stop filming it now because I just messed up that whole clip by saying that. Delta 73 better come over here. I hope this didn't derail my A330 plans. Because it very well could have. And then because of this, the A330 is gonna end up having to turn way down there. Just in case though, I'm gonna just walk down here. I don't know, it might have already turned. Yeah, it's definitely not coming down here now because we got this too. But I'll take these because we got a whole rest of the day for jets. maybe I was wrong a little bit. There's the CRJ 900LR, which I respect now. And there's Delta 73, the A330. I think at least, right? Yeah, okay. For a second there in the camera it looked a little weird, but I'm gonna go up here, because if it turns, which it probably is going to, so it might, because they've been doing that all day, I'm gonna at least be able to see it. There it is, Delta 73 Heavy. And I called it, so coming up here was a good idea, and I lost it for a second, but I also called it, coming up here was a good idea, because Delta 73 Heavy has to turn. Because all the jets have to turn. Maybe they turn so early they're gonna miss the airport, but you know, they gotta turn so I can't see them. Another A330-300 too. I kind of forgot that a few minutes ago I just saw another one. I don't think I tracked far enough up the hill, this should be good. Also, do I say that word too much? I feel like the word trekked will come out of my mouth way too many times in these videos now. Listen to it throttling up. That was nice. And look at those wings sweeping up a little bit there. That is what I call a nice, well, A330. You know, I think a 717 has gotten tired. I think 717s have gotten tired of watching every other jet except them be the nominee for the last jet of the video. So I'm gonna spare this one. I'm gonna let this one be the last capture of the day, at least of the video, because there's probably gonna be a bunch more jets. Oh yes, yeah, and I know it wants to be the last capture of the day, because it, unlike anything else in the past hour and a half, actually came right over. So I appreciate it, 717, I really do. Does it have a Delta belly? No, it doesn't. That's good. It's really good. Now, away it goes. And then behind the tree line of doom in a second. And that's the last capture of this video. So good night, the 717 and I both want to say good night.